Welcome back, folks. This is Shane, and I'm back with Dr. Rick.
Howdy, folks.
This is part of our Live at Sky Music session that we did. If you missed those videos, I'll link up the playlist in the cards and you can check it out. So we finally got a classic vibe in the hands of the Doctor. What, bringing it down to my level, mate.
Well, you know what? Absolutely. But, you know, we're having such a great night. I thought, well, the guitar gods were looking down on us favourably, and so I took the chance, and, mate, I'm really glad I did. I'm really glad I did.
That chord progression, it felt great to play, but you also played really inspired too. I felt like you were right into the tone of that, more so than some of the other guitars in the night. So
yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, when you know what it's like, folks, when the tone is going well and you're just hearing good sounds around you. Mm-hmm. You can either completely bugger it up, or you can actually just dig deep and pull out some music. So no, this was I think we were both in a different place when we were playing this, and you know, again, a little aside is that Fender guitars, man, once you tune them up, they just stay in tune. They're great.
Overall, the tones from both of them were great. I think that was some of the best playing you did on the night. You played great all night, but that was pretty inspired stuff. It was just really musical.
That was one out of the box, you know, 50s vibes. That had a decent clubby neck on it, and I wasn't put off by the smaller fret wire and the narrow radius. I think, again, the tones are good. It must be just putting some decent pickups in them, I think. And
they are.
So no, I didn't feel at all that I was slumming it compared to you and the more beautiful custom shop Deluxe. It was magnificent.
Once I saw the price, that went straight back on the wall. It was an easy decision. It was good.
Straight in your car? No?
No. next was one of the best jams of the night, I think, from
Yeah,
my
it felt pretty
recollection.
good. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Rick was playing a Yamaha Revstar, which is one of the guitars I've always had. Oh, how come you don't review Yamaha Revstars? They don't make lefties, or none that I've ever found. So
Yeah.
thanks again.
I know, always, folks. Well, don't ever say that we don't listen to you in the blues.
Yeah, that's it.
We aim to please, and again, gosh, it was a revelation. I've never played a Revstar before at all. I mean, Yamaha guitars have been around since the 70s. I remember seeing Santana playing one.
Oh, wow. Okay,
Like
cool.
a SG style
Yep.
guitar, and good enough for Santana, definitely good enough for me.
Yeah, I was playing a Gibson Custom Shop Les Paul, which was beautiful to play. But given the price difference, probably $5,000 difference, possibly.
And
Maybe
the
more.
rest,
Yeah. Oh, okay. Didn't check the price of the Gibson, but the Revstars are pretty affordable, and tonally, they've just got these voicey pickups that sound great. And
Yeah, absolutely. I was shocked that, especially on the neck pickup, it's got that real sort of that hollow sort of tubey sound that you go for in a neck pickup. So no, I was shocked. I didn't really get too busy on the bigs because, let's face it, folks, we had a few tuning issues in the night. And,
it was pretty warm in there too, which probably doesn't help. The
yeah,
tuning
definitely.
stability.
But no, it felt really solid. I mean, Yamaha again, they've been making all sorts of things for well over 100 years, and they know what they're doing. So that was a solid piece of kit, and folks, I think you'll really enjoy the tones.
Up next, we have an Epiphone Flying V, unavailable in a lefty, so you saved the day yet again, mate.
Well, you know what? Maybe they've saved the lefties from it. Yeah, there was a few tuning issues that plagued this take, but it certainly had a good lot of attitude before it went out of tune, that's for sure.
Yeah, we'll show you the good section, which is the start. And we'll save the, maybe for the blooper reel at the end.
Yeah, it could
Put it
be,
at the
yeah,
end.
absolutely.
So stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
But let's take a listen to how it sounds, and then we'll talk a bit more about it at the end.
Yeah, absolutely. Strap in, folks.
right, so there you have it. That's the best section of the clip that we got. I was playing a Gretsch guitar, which I've actually done a full review of. If I can find it, I'll link it up here somewhere as well. And I gotta say, the Flying V looks great. How did it like play and stuff?
Oh no, it felt really good, folks. You just don't ever try and bend the strings because they go to tune. You know, the night that we were playing, we just were grabbing guitars off the rack and plugging them in, tuning them up quickly. They probably needed a good old stretch in, so it's a tip for young players, folks, that you stretch the strings in good and proper before you have a good old play, or they'll go horribly out of tune. But before it went out of tune, I was enjoying it. It was had that kind of nasty rock sort of tone. It made me sort of dig in, and I sort of felt like I was Charlie Albert King from out there.
Yeah, it's got that classic look too, with that metal bridge section at the back.
Yeah.
It looks really cool.
No, absolutely. It's a real classic instrument, so...
got to get you a Flying V at some point, mate, a Gibson. Got to make it happen.
Oh, yeah, well, you know what?
Pressure on him in the comments.
Yeah, please, yeah, go on. Have your best shot, especially you, Robert Becker. Well.
And a Strat, and then you'll be sorted. Earlier in the night, we played the Professional Series 2 Strat and Telecaster, so we thought we'd grab a couple of Strats at different ends of the price spectrum.
What could the harm be?
Hey, it matches your outfit, mate. That means you've got to get it.
That's a sign. Damn.
So I was playing the Fender Player Series Strat, which is kind of like the Mexican-made one, or made in Mexico one, and you had this beautiful sort of surf green custom shop.
Yes, yeah, it was beautiful. It was a 50 spec. Big fat neck. I'm not sure what pickups in it, but they were pretty nice and chirpy. So yeah, very, very dangerous part of the night for me.
So there you have it. I got to say, this guitar played great, and I wasn't too surprised by that. Made in Mexico. Strat, still a great instrument, you know, every year.
Sure.
They just keep getting them right.
You just know what you're going to get, and you know, it's a good, honest instrument. And
you always think you can't play Strats that well, and listening back, it's like, man, you're killing it.
It didn't sound as crap as what I normally sound like. So yeah, but no, it's just beautiful, and I'll forever find it very hard to walk past a beautiful 50 spec Strat like that. It was wicked.
All right, so the Fender Aerodyne Strat and the Fender Telecaster Player Series. So
yeah, What
do you think of the Aerodyne? Because that's a
Yeah.
guitar a lot of people probably don't know much about.
No, absolutely. It's first time playing it. I mean, the Japanese guitars, again, the build quality, the craftsmanship is always second to none. It's great.
It's beautiful.
Yeah,
visually
it's pretty, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
got that top bound thing and matching headstock cap.
Yeah, and the top of the guitar's curved as well. It's got that curved.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, thing going on.
No, it did
whereas-
feel,
yeah.
it feel very ergonomic. It's got quite a thin neck, that sort of modern, I guess,
it's
sort of shallow
once
D
Yeah.
neck, but nice flat radius and decent frets. Yeah, I probably, it's not my number one preference on a Strat. I do like the bigger neck and just sort of dig in.
Yeah.
But I was playing some sort of my worst sort of fake funk licks and chordal things on it, and yeah, it was certainly sounding very Stratty. I think the pickups are quite low output.
It was way cleaner than I thought it was going to sound.
Yeah,
actually.
yeah,
I was
absolutely.
kind of like, oh, this is really clean.
Yeah.
Really clean tone.
Yeah,
So-
definitely.
Up next, we were both playing some Gibson Explorers. Of course, you got the custom shop one.
Oh, yeah,
with
sorry.
the fancy gold pickup covers.
It's a tough job, but someone had to do it.
Yeah. I've actually reviewed the one that I was playing before. I don't think this is the exact same one that I reviewed a year ago, but it's another one of the same guitar. So, yeah, in a lefty, and they're a lot of fun to play. Great tones, very simple 3 controls as well, which I
absolutely.
like. Doesn't have the 4, so
Yeah.
kind of similar to a Flying V many ways in terms of the setup. You get the 2 volume controls, 1 tone control.
Absolutely. Certainly not designed to be played sitting down, that's for sure.
No.
But no, look, I enjoyed mine. Mine's, as Shane said before, the custom shop one with a walnut body, and it was just ridiculously fun to play, and absolute apologies for every rock cliche you've ever heard in there, except for Smoke on the Water, maybe.
You were firing on this one. And these guitars have so much attitude, so let's take a look. Gibson Explorers. What a lot of fun. Except unless, of course, you've got to get them into your car, which is a whole other story.
Yeah, exactly.
They're
Or
huge.
put them on a guitar stand.
Yeah. But playability-wise, what a great way to end the jam night.
I tell you what.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry folks, to all the rock cliches I've ever known, you heard. So I apologise for that, but mate, we're just boys having fun.
That's it.
There's nothing wrong with that, is there?
Mate, it brought out the animal in you too. I think you...
Oh yeah, well that thing just flies. I've never played an Explorer before, and I can see why what James Hetfield's been into for so many years.
Yeah, we should have done a tribute to Metallica.
No, that would be wrong.
Blockers. Yeah. Anyway, thanks again for watching, folks. I hope you liked this series of videos, and yeah, we'll get more of these hopefully coming up in the near future.
I can't wait. I'll sleep at the shop if I have to.
Massive thanks to Sky Music for letting us do this. If you want to check out any of the guitars, I'll link them all below as well. If you've lasted this long, you can check them out down there. But yeah, super fun to actually do something like playing with other people and just seeing how these guitars and all that sort of respond in the mix and how they feel, just grabbing them straight off the wall. So
yeah, it's crazy.
what was your guitar of the night if you had to pick one?
Guitar of the night.
Or maybe two. I'll give you two.
Well, I mean, that was just ridiculous fun. That was silly fun. I probably wouldn't get into an Explorer unless I had a roadie, someone who can carry the bastard around and make sure it doesn't fall over. But the funny thing is, the one for the night for me was the Squier Classic Vibe. I know that's bizarre.
Mate, I was hoping you would say that. I didn't know. So that's what, to me, that was one of the most
that was the surprise
beautiful
packet.
sounding guitars of the night.
I knew that there was interest in them, and I just sort of walked over and grabbed it. And after I started playing it, not for a second was I thinking, I'm playing this Squier Classic Vibe. It was just like, wow, it actually feels great in the hand, and I was loving the sounds, the tones I was hearing. So, you know, it's just such a unique opportunity to go into a guitar shop and pick up any guitar you want.
It's like, here's the keys, go have fun. I think the surprise of the night for me was the Gretsch Chet Atkins guitars. Just in terms of being surprised, I didn't expect to like them as much as I did. It was pretty nice to play. Probably favourite tone of the night, I'm torn between the 60s custom shop Telecaster and that Les Paul.
Yeah, look, they were beautiful. They were
pretty
just
cool.
Amazing. So listen to them through good quality speakers or earpods or whatever, folks. But
no, phone speakers, man. What are you talking about? You pick the tone.
That's right.
Yeah,
absolutely. So, but listen to them, and you know, if you can hear just a small portion of what we could hear on the night, it'll explain to you why I've been just thinking about it day and night, getting back there and doing this again. Because this was, as I often say, folks, the most fun you can have with your pants on. There's no doubt about that.
Thanks again for watching, folks. My name's Shane. This is Dr. Rick. Thanks to Drew and Dave for the rhythm section chops on this particular series of videos.
So good.
Catch you on the next one.
Cheers, mate.
See ya.
Bye.